Okay, Golf WRX, I'm Johnny Wunder. I'm here with Anna Nordqvist and Wyndham Clark, tour stars, just young, spry masters of the universe. And I've always wanted to do a test to see exactly the difference between some schmuck like myself and the people on tour. So we're gonna do a pros versus Joes chipping contest from like 5 different stations. We got John McGann in the back, we're catching all the shots on his GoPro. This is gonna get interesting or really ugly. So we're gonna find out just how not good I am and how good you guys are. So
let's see it.
Let's get into it.
Is these lights that you actually end up with on the golf course? Or?
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
We try not to get in these spots.
And that's why I have a podcast and you're playing on tour. I'm already sensing that this was the stupidest idea of all time, but whatever, okay.
So what's the rules?
We'll do closest to the pin, so everybody gets 2 shots.
Okay.
And we'll do like match play.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, I think I can beat that one. Do you get 2 shots back to back?
You get 2 shots back to back.
Back to back.
Just in case you get a little squirrely on the first one, you have one more shot at it.
I think the squirrely part is mainly for you, right?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I'll do it.
Oh! Dang, that's gonna be tough to beat.
I'm already sensing that this was the stupidest idea of all time.
All right. Oh, get up.
Oh.
Is it coming back? No.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought I'd check more.
I'm feeling pretty good here.
Yeah, you're gonna win that
It's
one,
like hole it or die type situation.
Nice shot.
This could get...
Watch out, John.
He's moving away.
Stay on the green.
Okay. That's not gonna get it done. I was never gonna have a shot on this. This is a stupid idea.
Just bank it into the hill.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Probably that you picked the lights, right?
I picked him just like, oh, this will be fun on camera. So
which one are we going to? This one or that one?
We're gonna go to actually we'll go to this one here. We'll make it really gnarly.
Ooh. Yeah, where do we have to land it to keep it on the green?
Right there.
Gotta hit a spinner. Oh,
wow.
That was actually really good.
Look at that.
That's impressive. You should
this is your shot.
Great shot. All right, I feel good about myself.
Am I going? Dang, those were,
nice.
I mean, honestly, we got...
Should have maybe like gone at it with that much spin.
I gotta get myself a juicy lie here.
Oh God.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Dang it. You still beating me?
I was kind of waiting for that to hit the flag. It looked from right here. It looks like it was going to go in.
Oh, too far.
Oh
Sit.
no, that's a good one.
All right, there we go. I got some spin.
So my question for you is, that happens on tour. Like if you're in that spot and you hit that shot, you're like, all right, like I can get away with that one.
If we hit it to here, if you have a chance to make par, then we're like,
you're stoked.
That's a win.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if
we're just trying not to.
If you hit it 330 off the tee, I feel like you would probably give yourself a few of these lies.
Probably.
I cannot lie. I've had a few of these in my life. A few too many.
Oh, that's saucy. Watch this thing kick right. No.
See,
Am I still in the lead here?
No.
Oh,
wait, mine's not closer?
Come on, Johnny, give me a good answer.
Very close. Mine is 100% closer.
Are we walking it off?
We need a referee here.
Wyndham might be just
No, don't say it yet. Let's measure it.
Oh.
Anna is now close.
Set.
Oh, bad kick.
Okay, hold on. We need a
walking
ruling.
up there? I have to be closer.
He's closer. I can see it from here.
This is a serious game here.
All right.
Very serious.
Mine's an easier putt too, so we'll give it
Yeah.
to me. This one here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, good one.
So for both of you guys, if you get this is a pretty stock bunker shot with the exception of the slope that goes. Are you trying to hold a shot?
Yeah, this one would be a hole. Try to hole out. I didn't realize that slope was so severe.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, you're up.
Ooh, that's a good block.
I tell you what though, it's open. The door's open for you.
You don't play with a super open face, do you, Anna?
No, not usually not.
Oh, you get practice swings.
Oh,
Oh, I
sorry.
see how that works. Okay.
Is that what they do on the LPGA Tour?
I did get penalized once for touching the sun.
Well, I see why.
Uh-oh.
Not
I can
my
feel the
best.
pressure on her shoulders just
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that was
just
only
coming down.
karma taking
Yeah.
practice
It's
swing.
just everything's getting real. Ooh. Don't go in. Oh.
Flip.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Stop.
taking the
Is that
slip.
Anna? Ah.
Just make sure I have a good lie
He
here.
still's got a chance though. There's nothing in there really close.
All right.
You know, I think he chose this because he's really good at short game.
Yeah. Oh, really nice. That's the winner.
Is that a winner? Come on, man. Oh, see?
We got it in his head.
Who's winning? Who won that one?
Anna.
God!
Oh, I think we should do combined, like the two balls. Which ones were best?
Well, I'd still lose that one because I just dumped it in the bunker.
Oh,
Ooh.
Boy, I just stuck that in the ground.
it was actually good distance. Just need to be a little farther right.
I'll just. All right, here we go.
I've never seen anyone in a bunker contest give themselves a bad lie.
Did I really?
It was kind of a bad lie.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little nervous. I'm not like there's certain things that normal people would remember. I'm just not. I'm out of my body right now.
This is like the hardest shot. Almost.
Okay, I don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
This is yet another shot we try not to give ourselves.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You didn't pick any easy ones. Oh, go.
So short. I think the green's open.
It is open.
It's like you have to hit the green.
I'll just try to hit John instead.
Oh God.
Oh, that's such a good shot.
Thank you.
One and done.
One and done. Do I get double if I make it?
Pretty much.
All
Oh.
right.
Really nice.
Well, that sounded so good.
All right, thanks. All right, what do we have? One more
All right,
shot?
one more shot. So really quickly, so this is we're at Scottsdale National. It's very PXG heavy. So like you guys all put the wedges in the bag a couple of years ago for both of you, right? 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
College for you, right?
Yep, uh-huh.
And you 2
Yeah,
years.
I'm a few years older than that.
Okay, so like I've heard it. Ryan Moore say this. James Hahn said this. Is that they've traditionally played. There's a lot of good wedge companies out there, but for whatever reason, these wedges, they're like, I don't know what they did to these wedges, but they're phenomenal. Like, what's your experience? Like, what do you love about the PXG wedges?
You want
Well, I got PXG. The PXG wedges were the first wedges that, that was the first clubs that I had PXG in the bag. I think it's just a combination, the way they're built, like with the bounds, and they're just so solid. I've loved them since, and I don't ever want to change them because they're so good. And then eventually I ended up going with a full PXG bag, but they've just been awesome for me.
What about you?
For me, I love the variety of bounces that they have, and then the fact that they're 100% milled and that they're always the same.
Right.
And so, not to dock on other companies, but they're not 100% milled usually.
Yeah, there's grinding
so,
involved.
if a guy's hand doing it, it says there might be a 7 degree of bounce, but sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 9.
Right.
With ours, PXG, they're always the same, and so I can put in new wedges almost every week or every other week,
Right.
and it feels the same. And that's for me, which was huge. And then I also think they spin the most, which on tour we play a lot of firm greens, and you got to be able to stop the ball, on short-sided or with your wedges. So.
Right. For you guys predicting, I mean, being able to eliminate anything unpredictable is the biggest thing ever, right?
Yep.
I mean, the ball, the wedges, everything has to be. You have to be able to wake up and just know 2 + 2 is 4.
Yep.
Not something else.
Yeah, because I think what's so great with PXG is, we have John out on LPGA every week, and you guys have Matt Rollins.
Yeah.
So they really work with you, and they can really build you anything you want. So I know Ryan's worked with, found his specs, and so it's just really awesome, like the player service that we have, and if there's something that you're really looking for, they'll build it for
They'll
you.
build it for you. I don't notice a lot of grinding out there either. You don't see a lot of grinded PXG wedges.
No, there actually are.
There are? Okay.
For some of the tour pros, we'll just do a couple shaves. But what's cool about PXG, not many people know this, like this is actually one of our players' grinds.
Okay, that's a Zach Johnson grind.
Yes, and
Right.
then there's a Ryan Moore grind, and then there's a James Hahn grind, and then I had my own grind, but I went to Zach. So technically they are our grinds.
Right.
So that's why there isn't that much grinding. So that's
You're a
kinda
good
what
PXG spokesperson. There you go. Okay, so I intend on winning this one.
Okay.
I
Which one are we doing? The first one?
John, can you pull that flag? We'll go to that. We'll go to the long one. So this is a shot you would have on tour. You try not to leave
Yeah.
yourself this
You
distance.
might want to
but
like clean off your face before.
that's
Left like half the bunker on it.
sound advice.
Yeah, he's trying to cheat. Both of you guys are cheating. Leaving sand on the face and taking practice swings. Four.
Bite.
Or are you just going to use the ridge?
Oh, come back. Oh, it's coming.
Did we say that was legal?
That's such a good shot.
I kind of stick this wedge in the ground. I don't know what it is. Could be me.
Might have to switch grinds.
I do think that's the difference though with tour players versus a lot of amateurs, like being able to use the bounce and
Right.
learning the technique and even just spending time practicing the shot.
Well, that's the big thing also is
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of times amateurs will get a wedge and then they're like, oh, I can't hit it. Well, it's probably because the bounce is wrong. So
Right.
we do the same thing. We'll get a wedge and we'll be like, oh, this bounce is wrong. And then we'll switch grinds and bounce, and next thing you know, you're hitting the shots how you want.
Right.
So, I would suggest for an amateur, which is what's great with PXG, is they have so many different grinds that you can just try a bunch of different ones and then find the one that you really like.
right.
I mean, really any club we put in the bag, they help us fit it. So it's a good way of doing it for everyone. Oh, there we go.
Go in.
Too far?
The other thing people need to understand is like the level of fitting that you guys get now is accessible to everybody. Like everybody can go out and get within a variance of 5 to 10% can get the same kind of dialed in as a tour person. The only difference is that they have the back history of your bag,
Yeah.
so they can match everything up to what you're used to. But ultimately, like you could go up to a PXG fitting and get
Yeah.
super dialed in.
Yeah, I mean those are the same clubs we use.
It's no
so,
different than it's just
It's definitely changed a lot. There used to be tour clubs and
Oh yeah.
amateur clubs. Now it's kind of all blended together.
Winner.
Dang it.
Ah.
This is fun,
Okay,
guys.
so you already won. So let's do a. We each got a ball left.
Let's do the front pin.
Let's do front pin. See these wedges for me. If I open them up, they bounce, and if I square them up, they dig.
Yeah, yeah. Is this one worth 2?
Huh? Yeah. This is worth 3.
You kind of have these spinners.
Yeah, you like the high ones. If you can do the high ones, you can do the low ones.
What I need right now is I need Wyndham to blade this one over the green, so I can keep my dignity.
That's not happening.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, it's closer. No,
Winner.
Is that winner?
Wyndham's-
Oh,
Good one.
Good job.
guys, that was fun.
That was fun.
Thank you,
Enjoyed it?
dude.
Yep, thanks, Johnny.
So the fun thing with this, being able to do stuff like this is, we watch these guys on TV all the time. And especially like on the LPGA tour, like you guys wedge it to death, right? Like it's the wedge play on the LPGA is amazing. So it's always fun to kind of compare and contrast apples to apples. Like I'm a pretty good player, I'm a 2 handicap, I can get it around the golf course, but there's a huge difference between you guys and somebody like me. And you hear a lot of chatter online about, oh, I could do what they do. Over the course of time, like if I was doing this with you guys all day, the variance would be huge. And you know, I'm in a pretty small demographic of players, like in the lower handicaps. But then there's schmucks like me, and then there's the people that are playing for their lives every week. So that was fun. Thank you for letting us do that. That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we're at Scottsdale National, Johnny Wunder Golf WRX, Wyndham Clark, Anna Nordqvist. We're out of here.